Hi, my name is Sandra Underwood, and I am in my final semester at Ball State University with a major in early childhood education with a minor with special needs. I am currently teaching and living in Evansville, Indiana. I have had many years of music experience as I took piano lessons throughout all of elementary, middle, and all of high school. I stopped playing the piano with piano lessons as a senior in high school. I was in choir for all of middle school, all of high school. I was in the musicals both my junior and senior year of high school. I stopped doing some of those things when I got out on my own and got married, but I still decided that music was a part of my life. When my daughter, who is now 18, was about 5 years old, I joined the church choir, and that has opened up a lot of things for me as well. I quit doing choir when I had my youngest, but when he started kindergarten, I decided that it was an okay thing for me to do again, to join the church choir again. I love to play music. I encourage my children to sing all the time. I encourage my children to play musical instruments, as we have several in our house. I grew up in a very musical family. When our one side of the family got together, it was always a musical time. Grew up with music, continue to love it, and wouldn't love to learn how to share that with the next generation of children, of being able to enjoy not only singing it, but learning new things, and the wholesome music, I guess, is what I'm looking forward to, as far as bringing back some of the things that are easier for them, and not necessarily singing the things off of the radio station. So I guess what I hope to learn in this class is how to enjoy music again with young children, and trying to get them not to always sing everything that they hear on the local radio stations in the classroom, because there are some inappropriate words that are sung. I have a laptop. I actually own two, so I will be uploading things from there. My very first concert was when I was 16 years old. I went to a country concert. Her name was Crystal Gale. She was the really long-haired lady, and I loved every minute of it. It was a Sweet 16 birthday present from my parents and my grandparents, and we went to Michigan. Loved it. As far as music that I currently listen to, I pretty much listen to anything except for heavy metal, as I really am not a big fan of the headbanging music. I'm not into listening to country music all of the time, but I will enjoy country music if it is presented to me. My children like it, so we end up tending to listen to it. When do I listen to music? Well, obviously I listen to it at church every single week. I also listen to it in the radio, in the car. Depending on who is the driver, depends on what we listen to. Usually, if it's myself, I've grown a love for the K-Love radio station, but my husband does not like it, so we listen to other things when he's in the car. I have listened to it at home on Pandora. I have also downloaded a couple other stations that I listen to through the evening. And, when the need arises that we're doing homework, we're listening to classical music, doing that. While I'm at work, during the playtime, there are chances where if it's not as noisy in the classroom, we will play some background music for the children, things that they like. Disney is a big hit in my classroom, but we have listened to things like Veggie Tales. At the beginning of nap time, we will listen to other things to calm them down, and then obviously during that time, we listen to classical music in the classroom. And my boys have grown accustomed to listening to music when they fall asleep. One falls asleep listening to classical music, and the other one falls asleep listening to things that he would hear at church. As far as my organizational skills, depends on where I'm at. I think I'm kind of in the middle of the road as far as organization. I try to get things done on time or early. I try not to procrastinate, but sometimes I do fall into that. But I think everybody does. The one question I think I have for our professor is, how do you think children with special needs need music in their lives? How is it that I could get the love of music put in their lives? Because they can't sing, most of them, or at least the ones that I know of, but how can I express that to them? And I think that's kind of one of the other things I'm looking forward to into this class. Thank you.